Blessings to you and thanks for joining the Dragon Slayer today. I'm Jess and I'm here to do your timeless collective reading. Now, remember this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave that which doesn't behind. Today I have called forth the energies of Aphrodite, okay? The goddess of love, the goddess of beauty, and I just want to get some ideas of what she wants to relay to the lovely collective today. Just going to pull a few of these cards and get some idea of the energies that want to come out. We've got the dragon spirit, so that might resonate with somebody. We've got a storm, and this is interesting because we literally here in the UK, in England, we just are in the process of a storm and it's just ending right now. So if you're living in the UK or going through the process of a storm in your own town, that's confirmation for you. Value, right. Just going to pull a couple more of these here. We've got fairies. Somebody's connected to the dragon and the fairies. I'm speaking to somebody who either works with them or is either urging to be worked with them, or maybe you're just connected to them and you enjoy that. Shame. Got the serpent power coming through here in a portal and a gateway. Okay, there's a couple things going on here with this energy that I'm feeling. I'm feeling like somebody's possibly gone through either they're going through a physical storm, okay, and that's resonating, or they're going through somewhat of a storm in their life that they've had to deal with, some trauma, okay, and there's a lot of shame associated with that. And within this, it's a bit difficult to find value, okay, value in yourself, and just in value in the things that you love and you enjoy. There's a doorway opening for you right now, okay? I feel like the goddess here is saying it's time to open up this doorway. It's time to open up this gateway, to let go and release that shame and find the true value in yourself, okay? You're somebody who holds a lot of power. I'm talking to somebody that holds a lot of power. I mean, I've got the serpent power dragon spirit here and the fairies. I'm talking to a very connected person, somebody who's able to use their imagination and create what it is that they desire, right? There also is just a warning here that there's someone out there that is not able to value themselves again because of this shame, right? Because of something that has occurred within your experience, that you're holding on to this shame. Now, this might be that other people have shamed you, okay? This might be that other people have put their own hang-ups on you, right? And this is not allowing you to open up these doorways. I'm actually seeing like a portal doorway open up here that the goddess is showing me. She's opening this for you as well, okay? It's time to value yourself, okay? To forgive. It's time to forgive these past experiences, be it experiences that you caused yourself or that other people put on you. And it's time to it's time to release that and let that shame go, okay? And it's time to open up this gateway of this serpent power, this dragon power, all right, that you have. You know, I keep seeing the fairies on here, and they can be very unpredictable, let's say, right? So, like, 1 minute, they might be, you know, complete tricksters and causing havoc, and the next minute they'll help you just create your home and your life, right? So I feel like this kind of energy is coming in for someone out there. I'm sorry, I've got a candle that's going and it's going so strong right now. It's about to be, I have to put that one out. There we go. Sorry. Don't want to light the house on fire here. There's and then that's letting me know too here. There's a lot of passion here for somebody I'm speaking to. A lot of fire that's coming through again, right? With the dragon and the serpent power here. There's a lot of. I feel like this is a stormy energy as well that you're dealing with. Somebody has a lot of potential here, okay? But they're being held back somewhat. And they're kind of stuck in this bit of a storm energy. And it's having to do with past experiences. Either people placing shame on you or you feeling shameful for decisions that you made and things that you've done in your life. You're really being urged here to understand how precious and beautiful you are and to value yourself, okay? Yeah, the Tower. Again, this is what I mean. We've got this energy here coming through that somebody's really either going through or has been through the ringer here, okay? There's been a moment that has just really, really hit you hard. But I feel like you have so much support and help, okay? And I feel like here, this might actually be a generational thing for somebody. This might be something coming from your family, from your parents, from your grandparents. This shame, there might actually be something through family that has been passed down through the generations, okay, that are affecting you. I really feel like things are opening up here for you. Yeah, we've got the Knight of Inspiration here. And the Eight of Inspiration. Things are going to start shifting and moving for you. There's a fire. You're about to have a process where either there's a bit of a reckoning. That's just what's come through, a reckoning for you. Okay, that's going to hit hard. This has to do with your generation, your family lineage as well, okay? And I feel like in releasing this past shame and releasing these experiences that you've had, that once you're able to do that, this is going to shift things very quickly forward for you, okay? Yeah. You will be standing in your truth and speaking your truth, okay? This goes from a really kind of heavy energy to a very light, vibrant energy, okay? And I'm feeling that shift through you, okay? I'm feeling that shift once you're able to release the shame. I can actually feel it lift off of you, okay? And this video partly is here to get that energy moving. I've got Aphrodite here with us, okay? She's coming through. She's coming through for you to help shift this and change this, to love yourself, okay? And this is really going to be able to put you in a place where you are fully in your truth, right? And where you're flying. I don't know if you can see that there. Look at that beautiful Pegasus flying. I don't know if you could feel that. There's complete light energy there, okay? All that weight has been shifted and lifted, and you're able to rise up, speak your truth, and be who you truly are. This is really incredible energy here. It's going from that moment of complete, utter destruction in your life where you just feel like everything has broken down, everything has fallen apart. But that allows us to be completely bare and open ourselves up so we can initiate the change that needs to happen here. And I do feel like for some, this is coming from generational, okay? This is coming from past family experiences, possibly that has had shame placed on them from them. And what you need to do is give that shame back, okay? You need to go into meditation, find your sacred space in meditation, and you need to give that energy back, give that shame back, you know? You put it all in a bag, you wrap it up, and you hand it back to them, okay? Awakening, yes. See, this process that you've had to go through, this very stormy period. And again, I keep going to the dragon spirit and serpent spirit, or serpent power here. I'm talking to somebody who's very connected, somebody who has a lot of power, right? I mean, you've got dragons and serpent here. That is extremely powerful. And this what has held you back and needing to go through that complete, utter explosion, right? This to bear yourself, right? To truly open up to who you are. This is creating an awakening for somebody. A real awakening. You're going to see that serpent power rise for somebody. Somebody's going to have a kundalini awakening. Yeah, again, I really keep seeing here, somebody's very connected here to source. I keep seeing this crown, and you might have actual connection to lunar energy, or somebody might be urged to work with the moon cycles here. Okay, this might really help them. Possibly maybe as well, think about doing a full moon ritual. You don't have to do anything too extravagant, right? Just sit down, light a candle, and release all the negative intentions, all the shame. You can write it on a bay leaf, burn it, and put all that energy and all that shame and black goop and just negative vibrations, and put it into that and burn it. You know, there's many things that you can do here, but I'm seeing the full moon. Maybe take some time with the full moon to be able to release the shame and these past traumas. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't happen on the first go. Sometimes you've got to do it a few times, okay, to get this through. Experience all the feelings that go along with it and release them, let them go, and then get rid of that shame, okay? Because you are having an awakening. This is huge. You're having an awakening, a real awakening. Somebody's going to have some kundalini rising here, right? They're going to be opening their third eye. And I just feel like you really truly are protected here, okay? I feel like you truly are protected. You have, you know, I just see there's this beautiful goddess, and you're just right there, the tip of her finger. She's holding you, but yet you're holding your own sovereignty and your own power, okay? Yeah, this is definitely having to do with shame and needing to release this, because this woman's all in black. She's all in black here, okay? She's standing at the tip of the goddess's finger. She's protected and holding, and yet she's standing in her own power here, okay? And it's time to speak your truth. For some, you might need to, this might be urging you to actually speak your truth and how you really feel to your family, okay, to those people who, or friends, or whoever has been dumping the shame on you, okay? Yeah. This is all, you know, most of this is here that I'm seeing here is all about the voice. It's about speaking up, and it's about being in your truth. You are not allowed to, you're not able to stand into your truth and in your power if you are having others' shame just filter through your aura, right? This often as well can cause physical ailments in people, okay? So it's really urging you, Goddess is really urging you here to stand in your truth, right? And this is interesting as well, because when I went out earlier today, I was asking for messages and whatnot, and I saw there were crows everywhere. And I just kept getting, there's messages that need to go through. Somebody's been trying, their team, right? The spirits have been trying to speak to you. Okay, the spirits have been trying to speak to you and help guide you here. And again, there were so many crows around, and I don't normally get it like that. And they were very loud and vocal, and they were wanting to speak. Okay, and that's what I'm getting with this card as well here. She's surrounded with crows. But if you look as well, when we think of this shame, okay, as well, we've got all this darkness around us. But look at her white wing here, okay? That's her truth. That's who she truly is. That's who you truly are. And we need to release these. These are the voices in your head, right, that have been coming and keeping you down and keeping your vibrations low and coding you. You know, I always think of it like this gunk that's just trapped inside of you and holding you down with this weight. That's what I'm feeling. And it's time to step into your truth. It's time to speak your truth and use your voice here. Release and let that go. Stand in your light. Again, we have another, you know, the Pegasus here with the white wings. To have that higher perception, right? To have that higher view and be in a higher vibration. And you're not going to be able to do that until you're able to release the shame. That's what's holding somebody back right now. Yeah, see, this is our Ten of Cups card here. This is once you're able to release that and step into who you truly are and claim your power and shine your light, you are going to be able then to manifest what it is, everything it is that you want in your life and how you want it to be. You know, it's a matter of letting that shame go and forgiving those and just giving it back to them and moving on, right? You don't need that in your life. Right, I'm just going to do a few of the dragon runes here and see what they have to say. We'll keep this one quick today. Oh dear. I don't think... I've lost half of them on the floor. They're very eager to come out here. And I've got one that's just sitting right here. So I think we're going to use that one. Yeah, okay. This is also for somebody. Somebody's going to be starting a romance here, okay? And that is very fitting of the goddess energy of Aphrodite here. Somebody's going to be starting a romance once they're able to shift these energies for themselves, okay? You might be having dreams. Somebody might be having some very vivid dreams right now. Crows might be coming in, roses might be coming in, okay? And horses. There's a horse spirit here for somebody that's coming through very strongly right now. But somebody might be having dreams that are very vivid right now. And somebody is in the process of the doorways opening to having a romance come through. Just going to get, actually, no, a couple more of these. And I want to see what else. Let's see if we can get something on the romance here and see if we can just get a few ideas of that. Yeah, so I feel like somebody's really been struggling finding the right person here, okay? Somebody's really been struggling and just at that point of wondering, when am I going to be able to, when is that going to open for me? I've waited so long, right? Yeah, they've waited so long to plant these roots, okay? And it's just feeling like somebody's feeling like they haven't been able to manifest that. But I am seeing that is going to change here for you, okay? Because we've got the dragons are coming through. Speaking of a start of a romance, okay, for somebody. And I'm also getting, you know, as we've got the portals and the gateways, something's opening. It's a matter of finding that value within yourself, removing that shame. This will open those doorways. And then once you're able to truly value yourself and love yourself, that's when we attract our partners, right? Strong partners, people who are not dodgy characters, as I have here. Someone out there has been going, we've got a crow again. Somebody out there has been has had to walk away, I think, from a bit of a dodgy character, or has had to go through a few relationships dealing with people who are untruthful, unfaithful, and you know, untrustworthy, sneaky people. And I feel like somebody out there has kind of lost hope with that. But Aphrodite here as well, saying, don't lose hope, okay? Shift your vibrations. Get rid of that which doesn't belong to you, which is other people's shame, right? Forgive, let go. And then a whole new world is about to open up for you, okay? And I'm talking to somebody who's about to have an awakening, okay? I think today what I'm going to do is just, I think I'm going to put out some letters for initials. And this might resonate for some people. If this doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't mean this is not your reading. It's just if it does, it might really confirm that for you, okay? And I keep getting J come through here. And I've got A, an N. I've got L and R. I've got F and T, okay? I'm sorry, I've got one more come through, which is V, which I know is not quite a common one, but that has come through, right? So yeah, so really this is quite powerful. Whoever I'm speaking to is a very strong person, and you have got a lot of potential here. You've got such beautiful energy and fiery, strong energy is what I'm getting. There's really been a storm here for you, okay? There's been a bit of a struggle in your life. And I feel like that a lot of that is coming from this past, either generational shame, so family members throughout that have handed this down, okay? Or shame that others have given you, but as well as possible shame of your own creation, okay? And really what I'm getting here is from the spirits and from the goddess is that it's time to close that door, okay? It's time to give back that shame to those people that have dumped it on you. Do it through meditation, right? Through clearing. It's time to think about working on the full moon to release all the energies from this, okay? To release that, to let it go. Again, like I said, you can write it all down, put the energy into it, let that black gunk and negative vibrations just go through that leaf and burn it. Or you can go through meditation. You can bring the people to you in meditation and hand them back that shame. Push it all out of your body and hand it back to them. There's so many different ways of doing this, but it's a matter of feeling these past feelings that have caused you these traumas, okay? And feeling them all so you can release them, let them go, and then giving back that shame to those that gave it to you. If it's something that you're feeling for things that you've done, then it's a matter of forgiving yourself, okay? Releasing and removing that that shame that you have, that darkness in you, okay? And releasing it and letting it go and forgiving yourself, because this is going to open up doorways. This is going to bring love. For someone, this is going to bring their person into their life, okay? For others, it's just going to open up into abundance and to love and to really high vibrations and living on your highest timeline here, okay? And standing in your truth, speaking your voice of who you truly are, and letting go and removing these past experiences that you've had from other people, other dodgy people, okay, who have placed this, and let this grow within you, right? So I see this as like somebody else has planted this and they've let it grow. It's all coming from the lower self, okay? They've and this has been able to grow and kind of set roots within you. That's not allowing you to have you know, the luck's not going very well. It's not allowing you to have prosperity, happiness, and to really value yourself, okay? And that's what the goddess is saying. She wants you to value yourself. Love, joy, right? She wants you to just imbue all that. So I hope this helps somebody. Always reach out to me if you have any questions. My email is in my bio, okay? My website's in my bio, so you can always email. I'm always happy to answer questions, email, okay? I will never message you, or I will never reach out to you. So anybody who gets the dragon layer out there trying to actually message them, I will not do that. But if you email me, I am happy to email you back if you have any questions, okay? But this is very powerful for somebody because you really truly are about to have an awakening, okay? And you're going to be standing in your highest timeline, in your highest resonance, once you're able to release all this, okay? So let me know how if this resonates with anybody, okay? I'm sending you so much love, and let that goddess energy of Aphrodite come through to you and just bring many blessings today, okay? Because she's definitely here working through me and working through this video for you, okay? Maybe take some time to work with those energies of Aphrodite and connect to her, okay? She's a very powerful, beautiful goddess. All right, thank you so much, sending you so much love. Okay, bye.